Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to implement the Listview and Gridview. So before we are going to implementation, let's understand what is Listview and what is Gridview. What is the use of Listview and what is the use of Gridview. So Listview is basically a view which groups of several items and it display them in a vertical scrollable list. The list item are automatically inserted to the list using adapter. So it may be used by the array adapter or array items. So it pulls the content from the source such as an array or database and display into the list view. So some properties of list view is ID, divider height and all those things. We will see all the attributes while the implementation. And the grid view, same as a list view, but it shows the two-dimensional scrolling grid like rows and column. And grid items are not necessarily predetermined, but they are automatically inserted into the layout using adapter class. So in list view items are listed list-wise, and in grid view items are listed in a row and column like structure. So let's start the implementation. So for the implementation we need the list view and grid view. So first of all, insert list view and grid view in your design window. So to insert, just search list view, add the constraint, this is your list view. Just assign the ID as a list and same, take up one grid view, here also assign the ID for grid view. So grid. So this is your design part, list view and grid view. So we are going to implement list view and grid view by inserting array elements by using array adapter. So for that, go to the code. First of all, create one array string. I am giving the name of array is equal to num no, and here in this array as an element I am taking digit from 1 to 3, 4, 5. So these are the elements, array element we are going to insert into the array. Some spelling mistake is there. So this is your array, and using this array we are going to implement list view. So this array element we are going to insert into the list view and grid view. So for that, first of all, initialize the list and grid view. So for that, declare list view as LV and grid view as GV. Now initialize both the controls, like LV is equal to find view by ID r.id.list. So this is initialization of list view. Same as a grid view, gv is equal to find view by id r dot id dot grid. So this is initialize. Now initialize the array adapter as well. Array adapter string, and we are going to create two objects, because one object we are going to use for list view and another object we are going to use for grid view. So both objects we are going to use. So now we are going to bind array data to array adapter using this ad is equal to new array adapter, here context this, comma, Android r dot layout dot support simple spinner drop down list, and comma, name of the array. So using this statement we bind the array data to array adapter objects. And for second we are going to same task, add is equal to new array adapter in bracket these comma r dot layout dot support simple spinner and name of the array, which is no. So we are successfully bind array data to array adapter. Now just use bind the data to the list view and grid view. So I am going to bind data like this. lv dot set adapter method is there to bind data. I am going to use over here ad, and for gv dot set adapter add. So you are successfully binded over here data from the array to the list view and grid view. Just run the application and check the output. So see here, the application is successfully deployed into the emulator. So this 1 to 5 is list view and this 1 to 5 is grid view. But here we are not done the formatting for list view and grid view, that is why this output shows like this. If you do some formatting in an XML file which they attribute, you will get the clear difference between the list view and grid view. So for do that, what we should do, go to the activity main.xml and go to the code, and in code just first of all go to the list view and apply the attributes Android scroll bar. So scroll bar is equal to vertical. So vertical scroll bar available over there in list view, and one more property Android dot divider. So it will give you space between the list view items. So here I am going to mention just one dp divider Android divider is equal to color black. So the black line appears in between of list item, and one more attribute we are going to set over here, Android colon divider height. So divider height I am specifying as a 2dp, so that is the space between the items. So now this is the for Listview, and for Gridview we are going to just use only one attribute, which is Android num column attribute is there. So it specifies the number of column in the grid view. So here we are going to mention number of column is equal to 2. So there are 2 columns, make it in the grid view, and according to 2 columns your elements going to be arranged. So check the output and see the difference. So just rerun the application once again. See, this is the difference. So in previous output we see these list view items without any divider. So this is black line divider, and because of color black it appears as black, and divider height is 2 dp, so the margin of this height is equal to 2 dp. And now for grid view we num column is equal to 3, that is why all the elements divided into 2 columns. This is column number 1, this is column number 3. If we just change 2 to 3 and rerun, it should be divided into a 3 column. So let's check out final output. See this change. So this is the implementation of Listview and Gridview. Hope you understand. Thank you for watching.